Many of us today are possessed by something seductive. It tells us when someone offends us to hit back. It is the fiery spirit of vengeance. There is something intoxicating about seeking justice for a slight or a betrayal, to take the balancing force of the universe in hand and to avenge. But ancient wisdom tells us not to steal this power, as it belongs to another. Excessive anger, rage, revenge can consume us in unquenchable flames that burn beyond any mortal's control. And before embarking on a journey of revenge, be sure that you dig 2 graves. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Now, what I'm about to say is very important, and I believe you may be listening to my voice not by accident, but for a purpose. When something transcendent and all-powerful puts a claim on the domain of revenge, it is not some arbitrary request. These are not words of a meandering human mind that seeks to imitate strength. These warnings have taken the vanity of excuses. You can only plead ignorance once. But to forgive a sin against us, a hurt from someone, is not an easy thing to do. It is a sacrifice that must be made for your own soul and for the souls of the world who will in some capacity be affected by your example, large or small. It's not difficult to seek retribution. It's the easy path, and its design is for the weak. A person who is vulnerable to every slight and offense and lacks self-control digs his own grave. But the one who builds resilience has found true strength. But we can betray and lash out in the smallest of ways that we may not even be aware of. Vengeance seeps through our passive-aggressive slights and jabs, and it leaves its mark on our words. Friedrich Nietzsche once said that every complaint contains a shadowy hint of vengeance. There are many types of vengeance, and it may start out as anger against an individual, but over time it can expand to other groups of people that we associate with the one who offended us. And before a person even realizes it, they're at war with the entire world. Many of us worship heroes that align with the archetype of the righteous avenger. This is one who believes that fate, God, or cosmic order has appointed them to restore balance. Their revenge is framed as justice, clean, inevitable, even holy. Think of them as a knight of moral retribution whose blade is guided by a higher principle. Their danger lies in mistaking personal vengeance for divine mandate. Many who embark on this path start out as a victim who wanted nothing but peace, a wounded innocent. Yet they're transformed by trauma into something sharp and burning. Their revenge is not a quest for dominance, but a desperate attempt to reclaim dignity or lost humanity. And there's absolutely no guarantee that they'll keep it, because some become a tragic mirror, a figure that becomes the very thing they hate. In chasing vengeance, they slowly adopt the traits of the enemy until the boundary blurs. The hero becomes the monster, the victim becomes the perpetrator. A descent into the shadow of self-annihilation. If God is truly trying to spare us from these corrupting forces, it begs the question, does he truly repay evil? Many religions and mythologies speak of a figure, the cosmic avenger, a mythic force, a fate, destiny, a nemesis incarnate, a supernatural spirit of revenge. For the Christian mind, we await a time, a cosmic endpoint that we know as Judgment Day. the last judgment, and it should send a shiver down the spine. This is the idea of divine retribution. In a sense, this is the great cosmic revenge, or maybe avenging against evil at those who have chosen to align with it. A terrifying and truly awesome time, and this, to me, clearly justifies the command to leave vengeance and human revenge on the altar, to let that part of us die so that our true selves can live on. And make no mistake, and take caution in your mockery, the Lord will have his day. The world can be evil, unbearable, imbalanced, and cruel. But we must endure, and the synthesis of these ideas is a call to trust. Humans must practice justice, but must relinquish the hunger for personal revenge, and surrender our burdens to hands that are wiser and more steadfast than our own. If you haven't yet seen my video on Solomon's secret wisdom, click here. Or for my video on Satan's masterpiece, his secret plan to remake the universe, click over here. I will see you all in the next video. Thanks for watching.